finish off this tag week with a tag that's been waiting for months to be done. Alright, gratitude tag. Started in November, or at least I saw it in November, being so new. And now we're finally getting to it in April. Let's see, we've got some things to do in this video. This is going to be premiering Friday, and then we're going to have live discussion afterwards. So I'm going to go through this interesting setup of a tag, and then I'm going to be drawing for the April treasure troves. So in this video, I'm also going to be putting up the two choices for the April treasures. And they're April related because I'd like to be clever like that. So there we go. They're April related because April is the month of Shakespeare's birthday. So that's one thing. And BookTube Gratitude. So basically, this isn't thank you for this, thank you for that. This is best of. It's like a yearbook challenge, but we'll frame it as gratitude. And of course, you can't fit everyone into every category because there's categories that you could make up, like most likely to be found in a tabloid, which I'm sure everyone would want to be listed under. Anyway, BookTube Gratitude tag. I was in Will of illumreads video on this, and I'm happy to be passing on the love to some of the channels that I love to watch. Question 1. Best aesthetic. As much as I resist flinging the term aesthetic around, this was an easy one. I've got two. I have two for a lot of these. I would say Lana at Lana X Libris for her beautiful pictures on Instagram, as well as her vlogs here on BookTube, as well as Lindsay Puckett, another author on authortube. And her vlogs and they've both got like a candle, crystal, plant sort of witchy vibe, which I love. So that is my favorite aesthetic, and they do a beautiful job, both of them, at that. Question 2 is best editing. And the two I listed for this one were Literature Science Alliance, which is Angela, because I have loved her intro since I first signed up. It's got like a jaunty little tune and an animated cartoon as well, so yes. And Raina has a similar setup. He's got a very professional designed intro, and I apparently cannot be arsed to do that for my channel, at least not yet. So I just remain in awe of their professional intros and, of course, you know, professional talking to the camera and titles and all that stuff. It's great. They both do a great job. Question 3, personality. So here I have 4. I can't decide, guys. All right, Native Lady Book Warrior. She is always either cheerful and positive and enthusiastic, or informational and down to earth when she's relaying serious or grave subjects. So I loved watching her for her personality. Beautifully bookish Bethany has a large variety of genres that she treats, but she's always very even keel and measured in her opinions and inclusive in her language, and she's just a delight. Shay with hobbies, because she tries to do everything just like I do, and, you know, comes and goes with one thing or the other, and just embraces it all with like this spirit of compassion and positive inclusion, which I love. And reads with Rachel, because she does not hold back what she wants to say, even if it's like a spicy opinion, but she does it in a humorous way or a like human rights inclusive way that is not shitting on other people, but holding up the rights of everyone, which I enjoy. So personality. Question 4, super original. This is I have 3 for this one. See if you can guess. Okay, so we've got Hannah's books. No one has the delivery like Hannah, and no one has a background that has that much thought and pulling from different fields to pull from. So I love it. and pay attention, exclamation point. Obviously, he's the most original person on BookTube as far as I can tell, so he's definitely in that category. And then I have the Courtney Project, who's another author, because when I watch her videos, she's got a very straightforward style. She sits at her computer, she's got a candle, she's just laying down the law and like revealing all the secrets of her author success, and super honest and funny, and gives no quarter, but I love it. I don't see anyone else doing that. I've followed a few other big author tubers, but they're much more produced and they're less letting you into their process. And so I really appreciate that with Courtney's videos. All right, then we've got question 5, best reading vlogs. Well, I've already kind of said this, so Lana X Libris, but I'm going to give another sort of asterisk. This is supposed to be mostly for small booktubers, and that's mostly who I watch, but I have Book Leo on this because she is the person who inspired me to do, to put my book planner in my regular planner, but just backwards, and I thought that was really smart, and she's got beautiful vlogs too. So she's in the Netherlands, and her name is Leonie, I think. So she's got beautiful vlogs. Question 6, the funniest. So I have another one with an asterisk. I'm going to give this to Amrita by the book because what drew me in, first of all, was the subtweeting of herself that she was doing with the titles on the corner. And these are just brilliant because she says one thing and then instead of going, well, what about, she's already got like the side comment up on the screen herself, which is just 10 out of 10. It's great. And then the asterisk is for the bigger booktuber Books by Lanus, which is Helene, and she is in Germany. She's got all over the place energy and enthusiasm, and I love it. And she's about diverse books and hates Jane Eyre, but I love her anyway, and that's fine. So there we go. She's funny. All right, question 7, the best reviewer. This is like impossible. Everyone has their own style, and it can be different for different books and different experiences. So this was really hard. I'm going to come down and say Remembered Reads, which is Jen, and it's because she doesn't do a thorough review only per video, but I guess it's like a middle ground in between doing a book review standalone and like a huge wrap-up like I do, because I don't go very much into the books. But she's got that middle ground of explaining why she liked it, explaining the parts that would give you information whether you would like it, and sort of outlining the connections that were made or the claims that were made in the book, and sort of piquing your interest to find out yourself. So I just thought she does a brilliant job. And Anna Bailey Karas, who is an Australian booktuber who I have only followed more recently and haven't seen anything from her lately, but because she really impressed me with like a similar thing, just right, like not too long, not too short, and so I figured I would put her in here because she had some really insightful summations as well that were just right for me. Question 8, the booktuber with whom your reading tastes align the closest, and I've got 3 here, and I'll go from least to most, because after I wrote this down as a draft like 3 months ago, I have gotten closer and closer to the taste of one. So we'll say Jenny at Bookish Shenanigans, and I love her videos, and she's super funny. And Cynthia at Book Whimsy, and she's amazing, and she pulls a lot of different backgrounds to heal on her reviews on books as well. But the queen of this has to be Brittany at Literarily Smitten, because every time she does like a book haul or a wrap up, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Wait, is that on my, yes. So just swap out Scotland for Russia, and we have like every one of the same subgenre tastes. Is very interesting. So definitely for reading, maybe not rating the same, but definitely for like general interest. So I thought, yes, I have a reading twin that I'm going to take advantage of, which is fun. So there you have it, the BookTube Gratitude Tag. There are a whole lot more. As Jim knows, there are a whole lot of people that I comment on. So Roz, Brian, Courtney, Tony, Sarah, Carrie, Alba, Ben, Jenny, Jim. There's all these people out there who I follow and consistently comment on, and you gotta know I wouldn't consistently visit and watch and comment if I didn't love what you were putting out there. So thank you so much for being an amazing content creator and making this a holy corner of YouTube. All right, let's move on to the treasure troves for April. This very exciting thing I'm launching, and I will show, I don't know how, these two options for April, and I will explain more in the live that will follow. So thanks for watching this, and talk to you in a few. Bye!